Um, this video is about how I use the Connect app, the Garmin Connect app, and my Garmin watch to track my SUP Foil Downwinding. First, I'll show you on the app. This is on the iPhone. It might be a little different on the Android, also with the settings and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a few videos about different things. So this is about an overview, how I use it. First, what stats I get on my phone, and then I also show you what um, what screens I have on my watch, what data I look for, and how I set up. So this is kind of the overview. You can see I normally use my heart rate belt around the chest to track my heart rate accurately because I think on the wrist when it's wet it doesn't work that well. Some stats, some are useful. I don't even think I've watched it all of them. What I'm normally interested in is the laps. This just shows me how many minutes it took me to complete 1K. This is where it's on the distance, and then it calculates the average speed. Um, I normally start my Garmin watch once I'm up on foil, mainly because if you edit your activity afterwards, your first K will be not a K. It doesn't adjust the rest of the run, so it's a little different. It doesn't change too much if you edit the last K. If you forget to stop your watch once you've completed the run, that doesn't change a whole lot, but the first K gives you a weird reading. That's why I just started once I'm up on foil. As you can see, I think I came down after 1K, so that's why my second split's quite slow, or it took me longer to complete the second K, so I have to pedal up again. You can also really see well on the charts when I came down, how many times I came down, and now how long I was actually down. So this was a super windy run, and also try to set a personal best as far as splits goes to be below 2 minutes. I just missed it by a few seconds, so that's also my heart rate was quite high. There are a whole bunch of stats you can go through, you can geek out, whatever you want to see, but for me, it's mainly this overview. Then with gear, you can add foils you were running to actually have a good overview. I use a different app, but this is what I use to track the run with the Garmin and kind of have live stats on my watch. How the screen on my watch looks like, I'll show you on the actual watch. So on my watch, I'll show you real quick what it looks like when I'm downwinding. So this is the SUP Foil activity I created. I'll show you afterwards how to do that or how I did it. I'll just start the run, even though we nowhere close to a lake, but yeah, I'll just show you or start a run to show you what I have on my screen. This is pretty much time, distance, the last lap, which is pretty much my time for the last K to give me kind of see what the pace is. And then we have the heart rate. As I said, I normally wear a heart rate monitor around my chest, or heart rate belt around my chest, to have a better, more accurate reading than on my wrist, also because I'm in a neoprene most of the time for my runs. And then time of the day to know when I have to be back or how much time I've already used up. I also have this second screen, which is more or less the same thing. The only difference is I have the off course at the bottom. This shows me how far I'm off course of a set track. To get to a set track, I normally do that before I start my run, but I can still do it once you start the activity. I'll hold down the menu button on the left hand side. I get into settings. I could also change settings, but I want to go down to navigation, select with my top right button, select it, and then go to courses. This will give me an overview of stuff I have synced with the Connect app and uploaded pretty much to my Garmin watch. I'll go through that in a different video. So I select one. This one is a run I wanted to do in Geneva. I don't know that lake that well, so I figured I'll do myself a course, or to set a run line I want to do. So I select do course, it's loading now, and you can already see there's that little red arrow on the side. Same thing on this screen, and I have the distance. So this shows me which direction I have to go to be back on the run line and how far I have to go. It's 100 meters, or 900 or 959 kilometers. As I said, I'm nowhere close, but there is also a few extra screens down here that shows me about the remaining distance, and going up and down doesn't really matter on the lake, I guess. But yeah, this is kind of the overview I use. It's been really helpful, and I'll show you in a different video how to get to the screen, because it's a preset or something I set myself. There's no SUP Foil Downwinding activity preset on my Garmin, at least it wasn't on mine. I have a Fenix 7, and yeah, I'll go through that. So we'll stop the run